This is Campfire Conversations and I'm Andrew Kennedy. Welcome aboard. We're at the moment down at a lovely free camp. Well, it's $5 a night. It's called Frank Potts Reserve. It's in beautiful wine country in South Australia of Langhorne Creek. And I was walking past a group of people and I noticed one vehicle that had Duckin' Around Oz written on the side. So I had to go and ask, and I met Nino. And I soon found out that it wasn't just one person or one family, it was a group of people that have met each other and are ducking around Oz together. So Nino, g'day mate, how are you? Welcome to Campfire Conversations.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Mate, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? What's your job? Have you given up everything? Have you sold everything?
Yeah. Well, we're a family from Brisbane in Queensland, and we've sold everything up to travel around for 12 months. Mm-hmm. We've been on the road for 3 months now, and we're slowly heading out west. I'm an electrician by trade, and my wife Claire, she works in business finance for a big bank. Well, she did, till we gave it all up. So
I'm guessing, we haven't rehearsed this, I'm guessing that you would have, as you said, you've sold everything, but you can maybe pick work up on the road?
We've sold everything up, we can pick work up if we want to. Mm-hmm. The plan is not to, because we want to spend this quality time with our young girls, because life's too short. Yeah. While the kids can still do this with us. Yeah. And one of our reasons was I had a really big major car accident about 18 months ago. Oh, okay. And could have nearly ended my life. So luckily didn't. I'm okay. But it made Claire and I realise that life is we might not live to we're nomads and do it. Yeah. So we'll do it with the kids.
You'll soon turn grey. In fact, I think you are, mate. I think
it's called marriage and what kids.
The sad news is you're turning grey.
Yeah, I am very much so.
It happens, believe me, and then you forget to shave, and the rest happens. Mate, that's terrific. So you've got your wife, your 2 kids.
Yes.
The kids are
2 and 6. 2 girls, Gabrielle and Lucia. And so they're quite young and they enjoy it. They love this life, and we've met some great people along the way here. Mm-hmm. Like we started this trip ourselves, then we meet along and kids start playing, then we talk to people, because obviously we're off school holidays, and when there's kids that means we're all travellers.
Well, that's what when you all started to turn up yesterday, we're sitting there and thought, there's some kids. Oh, hang on, there's another. Oh, hang on, there's another one. There's so many of them, turning up. So we
get some funny looks now and then.
But I thought, it's great that you can do it. Is there a teacher in the mob?
Well, no, we're not actually travelling together.
Right.
We're homeschooling our girl. She's in year 1, so Mum does her teaching. Yeah. And we've just all run along the way we've been travelling together for about 8 days now. Right. And when we do go up our separate ways, the kids will feel it. They will not like it, because it's just like a permanent holiday for them. They're playing together, and we have to push them to do schoolwork, but they get it done.
Well, let's talk to Mum about that. So you're in charge of schooling,
I am. Yeah. Lucky me.
How are you going with it?
Yeah, it's I enjoy it, other than when she is too tired, or there's kids playing outside. So our biggest thing, and what we were told by the teachers at school, is socialising with kids, and when kids are around is just as important as the book work. So but when you're travelling together constantly, like this morning we've said, like their kids have to do their schoolwork, they're doing distance education, but we're doing homeschooling, so I'm the teacher. Mm-hmm. So the books are all out ready to go after this for us to get into it before we go out exploring into Victor Harbour this morning. Yep. She loves schoolwork, but it's more that aspect of I'd rather be out exploring. And obviously that's a part of the education as well, but you can't learn how to read, write and do maths out exploring, and so that's the main thing that we focus on.
Okay. I noticed them this morning. They came over behind our van over there, and they were looking at the trees and playing with some bugs, and I was making sure they weren't spiders, but just making sure. But it's all about life education on the road, isn't it?
Yeah, and the other day they all got their iPad out because they thought they'd spotted an orange tree, so they Googled this orange tree and went, it matches to the description of this, it's an orange tree. I don't know if it was, but I mean, that's good.
Yeah, finding out.
Yeah.
So you told me you sold the house and you packed up and you're in a box on wheels.
Yes.
How do you go on with that?
We love it, only because, as Nino said, we had a Jayco expander before the Crusader. Mm-hmm. And every time we used to end our annual holiday at Rainbow Beach, we used to just come into the house and go, oh my God, the house is so massive. And we loved it.
Yeah.
at times when you're crossing the, I guess what you call the hallway, it can be frustrating when you're like, I just need to get in there, or you know, you have your frustrations, but overall the kids just see it as normal. They didn't have a transition period, thank God, and for us we just love it. I don't know how we'll ever go back to reality.
But you've got a fairly big one. You've got a Crusader, the family castle,
yeah.
So you've got everything sorted.
22 foot, so it's big.
Yeah,
so we're happy with it.
Good on you. Let's meet some other people. Hi, how you doing? So how many kids have you got?
How you going? Oh, we've got 2 boys, 1 and 4.
1 and 4,
Yeah.
so about the same sort of
Yeah,
same
about
age
the
group.
same
So
age.
they're not up to school.
No, we
Yeah.
don't have to do the homeschooling or
Yeah.
anything yet. We're the lucky ones.
Yeah. And what's your plans, guys? What's your plans? Where'd you set off from, and where?
So
how long
we're-
do you plan to be on the road?
We're from Orange in New South Wales, so and we'll head back. We've got to go back November. So we're just, I guess, doing the big lap, and we're heading west as well. And yeah.
Did you do a lot of research and look for it and plan it? Did you, or just went, you know what, I'm going to drive out the drive and turn left and off I go?
Yeah, we pretty much don't know where we're going the next day sometimes. Yesterday morning, I think we were all sitting around going, where are we going today?
That's good, isn't it?
So, yeah. We just wanted to know, we wanted to do west and we want to get up outback WA and Northern Territory and spend a lot of time up there.
Okay.
So, and yeah, then we'll head home.
So I noticed this is your rig next door?
Yes.
Yeah? You've got the same one?
Yes,
Almost.
ours is,
Almost the same. We're 20 foot.
You're 20.
ours
What's
is
2
the
foot?
front.
Yeah.
What's 2 foot? So, I thought when you actually did turn up that you know, like a family and you'd bought them all in bulk to see what's going on, but you've got it sorted. So, what about yourself, mate? You've taken time off work, or?
Yeah, I've been at work for over 11 years now, so long service leave and all that's kicked in, so I thought a little bit style at work and what's home, and Mr. said, how about we just do a lap around Australia?
Yeah.
So, what's home, next thing we know, we're on our way.
You're on your way.
So, which is, what's home, a little group we call ourselves, and one way we found a couple of these lovely couples here.
Yeah. So were you just sitting around like the campfire or the tables and chairs and just got chatting with the kids and then you decided just to tag along?
Well,
we'd made contact with Nino and Claire earlier in the trip, and then we met them in Geelong, and then we met all the other guys as well, just along the way.
Along the way, you pick them up as you go.
Playing and
Hey guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel and
Dale.
Dale. Daniel and Dale. What are you travelling in, folks? What do you got?
We had a Land Cruiser and a 25-foot van.
Oh, you've got the old fella over there.
Yeah, we've got the big
Hey?
Regal.
The classic. That's a beauty. That's awesome. And what's life like for you guys travelling? Where are you from and where are you heading to or going home?
No, we're never going back. We've sold up.
Yeah.
We were planning on moving anyway, and we thought, why not take the opportunity? You don't get it that often, so we enjoy travelling. Why not?
Why not? Now I noticed you've got some older kids though, haven't you?
Ours range from nearly 13, he'll be 13 next month, down to 9 months.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Whoa, good on you.
our youngest two are 8 years apart.
Yeah.
She's a late edition, youngest.
Yeah.
But we're from Cooma, New South Wales.
Okay.
But we don't plan on going back. We're
So
looking for a bit more warmth.
The other guys don't plan to do any work on the road. What about you folks?
I'll try and work.
Yeah.
Hopefully when we're in the top end in the Kimberley, pick up some work up there, contract. I'm kind of keen to work in that environment up there.
Yeah.
Learn some experience, add to my skills, the type of thing, and we'll go from there. And I really want to work in Darwin. I've always wanted to work there, but we'll see what happens.
See what happens. Apparently there's a bit of work around. You've just got to look for it and ask for it.
There's always work around. I mean,
I'll get it.
I'm a mechanic, same as Brenton, who you just spoke to, and Dale's a nurse. So
right. Well,
there's
perfect.
always work around.
So how do you find, you've got the I won't say old because I think we've got a 2001 van. How do you find travelling in the older one?
Oh, it's no drama. It tows beautifully.
Yeah.
It's a bit low sometimes. We'll probably need a little bit more height occasionally, but aside from that, it's fine.
Get the kids out and push maybe?
No, we're not that slow. Sometimes.
So
too bad.
the eldest one you said was 13?
Yeah, he'll be 13 next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
As an older young lad, how's he finding things?
He loves it 90% of the time. He misses his mate sometimes, but aside from that, he takes it pretty well in his stride.
You get to meet new mates on the road, don't you?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
all these are a bit younger, but
He loves them.
Yeah.
He loves playing with them.
He's used to that as well. Like, he's one of a lot of grandkids, so
Yeah.
and he's the third oldest out of 18 grandkids, or nearly 19. And there's one more on the go.
Righto.
But so he's used to being amongst a big variety of age groups,
that's good. That's
and he
good.
enjoys it.
And what about schooling for you, for him particularly, because he's getting up to almost that high school.
Yeah, he's year 8 this year.
Year 8, yeah.
So we're doing homeschooling. We follow the Complete Australia curriculum, which is doing pretty well. We'll see how we go with that. For us, it's not too bad. We've got really good kids, honestly. Like, I've just left them. 2 of them are doing maths together and the other's doing English, and they'll just get on with the work and see how we go. It's, sometimes you think it might be a bit of a concern because it's high school, but the opportunities that he's had far outweighs those things. Like, we focus on our maths and our English, and then if he doesn't get to that history lesson, well, that's fine, because we'll go to Port Arthur. Or, if he doesn't do wood tech, as an elective, that's fine, because he had a blacksmith lesson. Like, the opportunities are just fantastic. I don't think he'll ever miss out. He won't be.
I have to say, I've met quite a few kids on the road, and I am just super impressed. I think I mentioned to you guys yesterday that they are just some of the most well-mannered and well-adjusted people. They can actually, have a conversation with you without looking at all the, the gadgets in the world, or go out and investigate stuff. I think it's terrific that what you're doing. So it's great. Okay. Oh, we've got a couple and a pet.
Yeah.
So how you going? I'm Andrew. What's your name?
My name's Trevor.
Trevor and
Wendy.
Wendy. And this
is Pepper.
Pepper. Pepper the poodle. Yeah. Hey. So, and yourselves, what are you travelling in?
We're travelling the journey outback right here.
Beautiful.
Deco.
Yeah.
And we tow it with a wild track.
Got the wild track.
Yeah.
Ranger wild track. Awesome. And how long have you been on the road? And
A bit over 3 months.
Right.
And we set off from Newcastle on
Yeah.
Boxing Day. And yeah, we had no plans when we left. We hit the road and we had no idea where we were going. And we just got sick of the mundane life, day in, day out, working hard to pay off a mortgage, doing our jobs, sold our house, packed it all up in storage, and bought the van and the car, and off we went.
So here's the thing. Congratulations to all of you, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm over 60, and the hardest decision for me is making the decision to actually sell or rent or do whatever. And I reckon it is hard. And you guys have taken, taken that thing, and off you go.
Yeah.
Was it hard making the decision for you?
No, not at
very
all.
quick
Very
decision.
quick.
Very quick.
A little bit of stress in life, and Wendy's daughter said, why don't you just pack up, sell up, and travel. And there and then we made the decision to do that. There was no ifs or buts. This
Right.
is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And straight away we looked in getting the house on the market and seeing what vehicles we can purchase.
What are you going to do when you go back?
Don't know.
We don't know.
You don't have anything to go back to, but
Well, we said we'd be on the road for about 12 months. That was just a number that we go family and friends when we set off. But we're 3 months
This
into
is
it.
this
and
is just between us two, by the way. No one else will hear this. So,
Ah,
so when
that's
your
okay.
family and friends, do we let them know that maybe you might be a bit longer away?
I
Well,
think
I
they're
think-
starting to get the idea that
Oh,
it's
right.
going to be a lot longer than what
We've
we
only really
imagined.
hit the raindrop of it now,
Yeah.
and depending on where we want to go and what we want to do, and I'd say it's going to be longer than 12 months.
Right.
Some of our family and friends have said that we won't come back. We'll find a little place there, we'll settle down for a bit. I like that idea.
So are you a tradie as well?
I'm a
or-
registered nurse,
Okay.
and so is Wendy.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
I probably prefer not to pick up nursing work on the road. I'm looking for some farm
Something
hand.
different?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you've always got that to fall back on.
Absolutely, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and communities need people like yourselves
Yeah.
to do all that. That's great. That's awesome. So as a group, have you found? How long have you been together with everyone here?
We first met Nino at Bimby Park
Right.
And we sort of set off travelling with him, and then we just met these guys on the way.
We just picked them up along
Just
the way.
pick them up on the way.
We've all got our own, so how it all started, we've all got our own little travel pages, like we've got Ducking Around Knots.
Yeah.
We're changing pace, no rush, no race. Right. So that's what we needed to do. We need to change our pace, not rush and not race.
Yeah, so how we've been, these guys are called We're On Our Way, and Daniel and Dale are Our Wild Tribe. So a lot of the time was we'd be going along places, because this is all new to all of us.
Yeah.
And this whole free camping, where do you stay? Is it safe with kids? Where do you go? So we'll put a blog saying, oh, we're at the Grampians, or we're here, we're there. And then we all sort of see where we were. Oh, that looks good. So we all kept in contact through our social medias pages as well. And then we've all just become, we're lifelong friends. Awesome. We've all become lifelong friends now.
So do you have a convoy? Do you do all that? Hey, big buddy, big Nino.
Yes, Roger. We have for the last few days. We've been travelling together, and we've had to wait for a few ferry turns to fit everyone on with the caravans across the Murray, and so that's how we've all been keeping in contact. Now we'll go our separate ways. Like we'll go exploring different separate ways during the days, and at night time we'll come back and kids doing exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, wrecking the place. No. I reckon that's a great idea, because if you're doing everything together all the time, you're going to get sick of each other.
Yeah, that's right.
You can solve those problems over a wine apparently at night, that I heard.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to do. But taking a bit of a break every now and then is good.
And a couple of us will cross the Nullarbor together just to keep that bit of safety, I suppose, just because none of us have done it, but everyone says it's this big wild west and unknown, and
it is, and it's also maybe an unknown thing that you won't know when you actually will break up. One might go another way, and
that's right.
How are you going to handle that? How do you think the kids are handling that?
Because we'll be devastated.
Like Nino said, they'll be upset, because we got a 6-year-old daughter, and we got 8-year-old twin boys. And they might meet some young kids at a park or something, and we'll drive away, and a couple of days later I miss my best friend, and they've only been together for a day or two. These kids here have been together for over a week, and they've just bonded straight up. And so it will be tough on them to say goodbye to these guys, but when we do all go our separate ways, I guarantee that we'll end up meeting up somewhere else down the track, catch up, share stories.
After we detox, then we'll meet up again. We all need a detox, and then we'll meet up again.
That's great. But in a caravan park, everyone's friendly. They'll always say good day, even adults, and and you mix and mingle. And we've met some wonderful people. Just been here 2 days, and we got new best friends already. It's great. Free camping. You free camp a lot. I'll call it free camp or low cost camping. Like as I said before, this is $5 a night.
Yes.
Do you look for those in particular, or
It took a while for Wendy and I to get used to the free camping, go out and try and find something that was cheap. We're always looking for power, especially we went off in summertime, and everything was hot, so we needed our air conditioner to keep ourselves cool.
It was more so we're new to caravanning, so for us, the confidence of free camping really wasn't there. These guys have certainly showed us
how to do it
along the way and said it's okay,
and being there as a support, and we'll definitely be doing more of it. There's no difference in staying at a $5 campsite than an $80 Big Four.
Right.
Just don't have the jumping castle.
Yeah. But you've all got fairly big vans, and they're all very well set up by the looks of them. So you've got the toilets and the showers and everything going in there. You just have to be careful of the amount of water that you do use. And
you do
have a bush
day.
wash every now and then, as opposed to the full shower every day.
And when you go exploring every day, you fill up a couple of jerry cans of water along the way, and you top up your tanks, and there's a lot of time how you get your water.
So where do you fill up?
Servos. You used to always ask them.
And they've all pretty good.
Give it to you. Most servos are happy. And sometimes dump points.
I was just going to say,
dump points have
they've
always got fresh water.
Make sure they're drinking
potable
water.
But like Trevor said, with caravan parks, I don't know, you guys don't realise this being just the two of you, but a lot of these caravan parks want $15 to $20 a night per kid extra on top of your $50 or $60 a night they want you to pay. So for us, it was just free. We we were gone broke before we got to Melbourne from Brisbane. So yeah, we've got 2 children, like Dale and Daniel got 4.
Right.
And
Yeah. Wow.
Trevor and Wendy have got 3. So it adds up.
Maybe they can charge by height. You know, because you've got.
We're good then. We're good.
Yeah. Ladies, how do you find free camping? Do you cope with it?
As long as he finds water and I can shower morning and night, I'm happy. I still get in trouble.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you've only 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it. 3 more months. See how you go. See how you
We've
go.
got the toilet and shower.
Yeah.
It's doable.
So where do you plan to be, Nino, in 12 months? What do you think you'll be doing in 12 months' time from now? You've had a taste of this.
Yeah.
He wants to live in Canada for a year.
Oh, right.
Well, because we've had a taste of this, and the hardest part was, like as you said, you find it hard to sell up or to move.
Yeah.
We've done it.
Yeah.
So we don't have any, we've done that big decision.
Right.
So for us to keep travelling for another year, if we can afford it, would have to work there, obviously. But it won't be so hard. We won't have to pack up a house again. We won't have to sell. We'll just go, okay, we'll book plane tickets, put that in storage or sell it or whatever we might do, and off we go. But, I'm an electrician, so I'll go back to being an electrician, start my own little thing up, and because I think I will find it really hard to go into working 50, 60 hours a week again.
Yeah. Have they got electricity in Canada?
I don't know. We'll figure that
Soon
out.
find out. It's a bit chilly. They must
might have
something.
some hydro from all the snow that melts. So
But, no plan, but a plan.
there is a plan, because obviously we've got young kids, and once we settle back into life, that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Then until we're retired, that's going to be it. We'll go back to working hard.
Or back to the Sunshine Coast rather than Brisbane. We enjoy the coast. We've always wanted to move to the beach, but our families have sort of kept us put. But after this trip, they're used to us sort of going, so we'll just move an hour and a half down the road from Brisbane and they can visit us there.
We have to be a little bit more selfish.
Yeah. So if you were to tell somebody in your position, 6 months ago, thinking about this trip, what would you tell them in a few words? What would you say to them?
Knowing what we know now, do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Take the leap.
Take the leap. Yeah.
It's, like Trevor said, do it. It is just every day is amazing on this road.
Yeah,
just do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. As a group, you're awesome. I think you'll be great tonight, drunken around Australia, drunken around Oz. And thanks for having a chat on Campfire Conversations. Great to talk to you. Cheers.